There we go. Hello guys. It will change over momentarily. Should do. Why is it not? There we go. All done. Oh, look at that timing. Hello guys. Welcome back to some more GoldRush Leaderboards Season 18. Have we got hello Mondre. And hello Azad. How you guys doing? I was not late today. I started the stream dead on past. Thank you very much. So this is all I've managed to do today was fill up the wash plant. Currently I have dropped to 6th place. I'm still above Kagura though, which is surprising, which I think means he's holding a lot of buckets. But Spy, as predicted, has shot past me. Tactical, holy crap! Tactical has put through a crap ton of dirt and gold since yesterday. I feel like I'm going to be struggling to keep up with the middle ground here throughout this season. But I'm a good 1,500 ounces away from the 10th slot, and I don't know at what number 11 has, but we'll have to wait and see. I warn you, there is a good chance that I'm going to get tired, or more tired, like lots of yawning towards the end of the stream. I just could not fall asleep last night. I've had about 3 hours sleep since the last stream, so just a heads up on that. Right. Oh, my FPS really doesn't like down that way, does it? Holy crap. Okay, that's unusual. Don't normally stick on the ladder like that. So this is the second half of the squares that gave me that almost 700 ounce clean out at the end of yesterday's stream. So I'm hoping it's going to be just as good, if not better. Like 600-700 ounce clean out. That failed. For now, I'm going to keep doing it as a cleaning out, like one clean out at a time. But Thursday I'm off, and I'm thinking, obviously I don't stream Thursdays, so I'm just going to dig on Thursday, and then, oh no, because I'm not doing GoldRush on Friday, am I? Oh my god. Wasn't paying attention. I don't know then. I might hold some buckets, I might not. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Depends on how I do between the end of tomorrow's stream and the start of Monday's. You can tell I've got a little bit of sleep deprivation going on. So Mondre, just so you know, I'm not sure if you're aware, I know you've added, or you know, I've added you on GoldRush, on Steam, sorry. I'm not actually going to be able to see your progress on the leaderboards on my friends list. You know that, right? Oh, actually, hold on. There isn't an option, I don't think. No, there's no option to show the non-DLC. So this time round, I'm not going to be able to see what you're doing, how you're doing. Nor will anyone else who's on DLC, I'm afraid. Get up, get. Oh, I did when I first logged on. I went ahead and I retrained some more workers. I now have a worker on every piece of the wash plant equipment, whether they need one for the swap outs or not. So you know, my trommel has a worker, my conveyor belt hopper, my trommel, my shaker, you know, all that sort of stuff. And I also went ahead and got another 2 mechanics as well. True, I can. Although you're not on right now. Ranty, no, no. Apparently I can't see you. At least not right now. I think you might have to log in at least once since that moment for me to check it out. Like on the, even if you're not online now, I need a kind of friends who have played recently kind of aspect. Go. Quiet at last. On your way home from work still, that's fine. That's fair enough. Has that power pole issue caused you any more problems, or did they get it fixed? Let's take a look. Would help if I could actually see. Alright, so I'm here. Here. I'm probably going to jump to 4th place with this clean out. That's only a 500. That's a 500 ounce clean out to push me for up to 4th. Highly probable. Oh wow, already at 150. That jumped up quick. $300, $350. $400, $450, $500. So yeah, I'm now 4th place. $600. Can I hit 7? I think I can, you know, this is looking good. Can I hit 8? That's the question. There's 7. So all the gold was clearly in the second half of that. And I haven't even finished that yet. That was just the top half of the second half. So that was just like a quarter of the dirt on that square, on those squares. Oh my god, we're going to have 800. There we go. Come on. There we are. 850. Can I see an 850? Come on. Yes, 850. Oh my god. 867 ounces. Holy crap. Oh my god, that is a clean out and a half right there. There's my 4th place. And I'm only 600 ounces beneath 3rd. 1500 away from Spy. You fixed it in about 2 hours late last night and power company hooked it up to the new power. Why did you have to do it? Why did you have to fix the power pole? Oh my god, guys, that was an amazing clean out, seriously. Hey Grinder, how you doing, dude? I know, that was fantastic. And Parker doesn't even get that in a week. Cancel. I might soon, to reach the back part of the claim, have to rent a 4th front end loader. Frankenstein. If I do, if I do though, I'll send it back when I go over to Pine Valley. It may only be the one go at Pine Valley, and then I'll be back on Nighthawk on a more permanent basis. I just want a chance to make as much gold as I can in one go. I mean, I probably could have bought this claim by now, to be honest, but I want to make sure I've still got a lot of stuff to pay out for, so I wanted to go for the lesser purchase so that I can get as much gold as I can from it, and then use that money to buy what I need equipment wise to replace the rental prices. Oh wow, okay. That's a bit surprising, Mondre. Especially given the amount of tax you guys have to pay over there. I would expect it to be, you know, not down to you. I tried to stop and that was like minimal impact. Why would it be so loud? I just had to dig a 4-foot hole, put a new pole in the ground and stabilize it. Where do you even get the pole from? Right, everything is on. It's all got water and it all has its buckets and mats. Actually, I better switch that over. There we go. Oh, and before I forget, and end up ruining the hose somehow. But use an auger to do it. Took a good part of it, but it only reached down to 2 foot. I mean, I think you should at least be given a choice. I mean, it should be down to the government to do it, but obviously that's going to take a lot longer. So if you know how to do it and you can do it, I think you should have the option to be able to do it to save a little bit of money and a little bit of time, a lot of time. But even so, it shouldn't necessarily be down to you. That's the way I see it anyway. I mean, different countries do things differently. There's no right or wrong with it. I like that impregnator. I mean, of course, the US is weird. I mean, how dare they call football soccer? And then rugby, you know, their version of rugby, they rarely use their feet. They carry the ball. So why would that be called football? I mean, what a weird name to call rugby. Football. And they don't spell colour with a U. I mean, I kind of say the same, Monday, but only because I haven't lived in another country, so I have no basis of comparison, you know. I've never even been to another country, let alone lived in one. Same thing with the president stuff. Even if you have less votes, you can win. Seriously. I mean, in terms of elected officials, we have something similar over here. Yes, the Queen is kind of like an overall ruler, but it's the Parliament that deals with 98% of the day-to-days, I would say, and they get elected on there's a regular election to vote in different parties, same as over there with the president. Our Prime Minister is almost equal to the Americans' president. The Queen does have the power to overrule and has to be the one to say yes or no to war and things like that. But for the vast majority of the countries running, it's all left down to the Prime Minister. You was in Canada for about 6 months, but don't even remember anything about it. I'm assuming except for the cold. Oh, a bit too far there. Threw some dirt away. Didn't mean to. You honestly don't recall any of it. You were smashed the entire time. Bad timing. That's understandable. I know I streamed all last week after hearing my nan had died on the Sunday. And you may not have noticed, but I did have quite a bit to drink whilst I was streaming. Well, I mean, you noticed that on my birthday, of course, but I don't recommend, obviously, drinking to escape problems for anyone who hasn't tried doing that. Doesn't work. But sometimes you just need some way of releasing the tension. As long as you don't make a permanent habit of it. This public service announcement was sponsored by Indie Ninja Gaming. Mondre, I have been thinking about that third I don't know if anyone in particular who you don't want to hear might be listening in. I know you said you're driving home, didn't you? I've been thinking about that third title. I've got one. It's a really good book. It's a really old one of his, but it's really good. But it has no bearing on the Dark Tower series. But it's still a very, very good read. Would that be one that you want? It's only supposed to be 3 months, but at least you can laugh about it. That's the main thing. Yeah, I will. Do you know, by the way, if she has seen the film Shawshank Redemption? You've ordered her 5 books. Nice. Oh my god. How did I not think of this? There is one book that I could tell you now that has quite a bearing and kind of explains a little bit about different worlds relating to the Dark Tower, like different levels of the tower, so to speak. I've only just thought of the book. Oh well, you already got her a bunch anyway at this point. But if she has seen Shawshank Redemption, I can't remember the name of the book it's on because it's a book of 4 short stories. But I found, after I saw the film before I was able to find the book, the story for Shawshank was a big letdown compared to the film. One of the very few in that way round. It's one of my favourites. That's fine, Hazard. I figured you got some work stuff to get on with. Basically, Mondre, the Shawshank Redemption, the book part of it, all it is Red's narrated points. The bits that Morgan Freeman does as voiceovers. That's all it is on the book. Exactly. I thought that would be the case, Hazard. It's all good, dude. Oh, for those who didn't see it in the Discord earlier, I'm going to be jumping on the Discord voice channel after the stream if anyone's interested in having a chat, just chilling out, you know. Yeah, we know what joke meant, or JK. At least I did. And you're talking to someone who was around, who was alive. Well, I was a kid, but I was around when mobile phones started up. Then, of course, my generation kind of spawned in the abbreviations for texting. And the way to make smiley faces without actually having the little yellow face and all of them. You know, just the symbols only. I mean, I can't claim any credit into creating any of them, discovering any of them, but you know, I caught on to them pretty quick though. Oh, you remember when car phones were a commodity? I tell you what, right? I had, you remember little portable TVs, you know, bulky square ones that you could just move from room to room kind of thing. Whilst obviously black and white TVs were still, black and white TVs were old for me as a kid. That's fine. But I used to have a black and white little portable TV. But it was I preferred it over a portable colour. Purely and simply because it had a turn dial for the channel changer instead of like clicky buttons on the TV. But if I pulled on this dial knob, if I pulled on it, it blanked out the TV screen to black and turned it into an FM radio. It's kind of strange though, because I remember even though it was black and white, I remember staying up and watching, even as a kid I used to like watching it, but watching snooker on TV, on a black and white TV, and still knowing what colour each ball was, even if it was on the wrong spot. Probably 2 days to summer. Right now I've got 8,700,000. 876,000. That's the less weird way of saying it. This clean out after taxes, well, the clean out I've got after taxes plus the one I'm doing now, if I can get it done in time, will push me way past a mil. And by the time I finish cleaning up this claim, or I plan on doing that. That's the digging out area. I'm working along these now, I think. Yeah, I'm down onto here right now. Oh no, maybe not. I'm either on this row or this row. But I'm going to finish up this area and then I'll move on. I should have enough to obviously easily have enough to buy my drilling squares. But I might have enough. If I get a bad map, I might just have enough to be able to buy a new map. And hopefully get a better one. If the one they give me is bad enough. Thank you. Oh, it was Bilko. No. Wait, was I? No, I wasn't in third. I was in fourth. I was trying to figure out if Spies put anything through. How am I on seasonal now? Wow. Wait. Thank you. For a second then I was beneath the 6,000s for a second then. Oh wait, Kagira's just pushed some through. I told you he was holding on to buckets. I told you. Look at that. Look, he's up at 10,000 now. He was down near the bottom of the pile. I knew he was hoarding buckets. He always does. It's very rare if I beat Kagira. Very, very rare. He either knows how to just, and the same with Tactical, either they both know how to just simply annihilate claims, or they don't work, which is fair enough, or both. Bare minimum, I reckon, knowing how to just shred through the claims. I mean, you saw me yesterday, guys, averaging about, give or take, a few minutes on one or two clean outs, but I was averaging 15 minutes a swap out, weren't I? And that's quick, right? But that was only 3,500 cubic yards. I've seen Split in Two do 5,000 in a day. And still get a decent clean out, so he's still digging it the correct way. Maybe they're not using gamepads, maybe they're using keyboards and mouse, which gives them a little bit better control. I've tried doing it, I can't get on with the controls for the machine digging with keyboard and mouse on this game. Yeah, they could be part-time, that's absolutely right there, Pregnator. No prejudice versus them, you know. For all I know, they could be just out of school or something. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're I'm not trying to say they're down and outs or anything like that, not even slightly. Maybe they stay at home whilst their spouse works, for all I know. You know, you don't know these things. Hell, they could even be retired. Yeah, I've tried getting on with the controls for it multiple times. I just can't do it. I do normally, yes. Even on Pine Valley. And we all know that Pine Valley is nice and flat. I bulldoze away the overburden. Once that's done, clean outs are great. And because there's less dirt to actually dig up, it makes it so much easier. Well, yesterday I did 3,500, or was it 3,600, something like that. I tend to average 2.5 to 3. Hey, Spy. So what did you think of the game, Spy? I can't do it for digging. I can drive, fine. I can run around, do everything else, absolutely fine. You know, one of the first games I learned to play on PC. Well, actually, one of the first games I learned to play on PC was Sim City and Sim Tower. But I mean, more properly, not just, you know, fixed on screen or drag the screen or anything like that, but actually moving a character around or a vehicle around, anything like that, was Minecraft. I can do all of that. That's absolutely fine. It's just the digging controls. I just can't get on with the layout. I've tried changing the layout, still no good. I know. Wait, you're a bit lost, as in you don't know what you're doing, or you lost yourself within the game. You know, you loved it to the point that you forgot that you needed to do something else, sort of thing. I mean, yeah, to begin with, it is that the tutorials take you a moment, but literally after 6 hours I learned a great deal about doing the first, I mean, 6 hours worth of playing. It didn't take me 6 hours to learn how to do it, but after, you know, an hour or so, I figured out how to play the first, I don't know, 5-6 days. Okay, back to work. It is for you. Done that, finished. Now cleaning machine to go out white. To get to go to a white. That's absolutely fine, dude. You missed it, Spy. I started off the stream with an 867 ounce clean out. involves a lot of kerosene. Well, try to make sure you're well ventilated, dude. No sense getting high on your own supply, so to speak. But yeah, Spy. Even if you haven't quite gotten there with that game, I'll jump on with you Thursday. Show you around a little bit more. Right, so what is the time anyway? 21 past, so let's assume that was 20 past, but I'm going to have to readjust a lot of things, so I'm not going to get my speed clean out on this one, or speed swap out. But I should get, I need to see what I'm doing. I should be able to get another clean out though, before midnight. Why is that there? I must have accidentally reset it. Just gonna roll a cig real quick. In fact, take a look at the leaderboard while I am. See if anything's changed. Damn it, Spy. Stop hoarding buckets. It's not fair. Look at me, look, with my piddly little 7.2. I mean, don't get me wrong, the bottom place is 4.9, so, you know, 2,300 above. Oh my god, look at Grinder and Aru. There's 5 ounces difference. Holy crap, that would annoy the shit out of me. What do you mean he started a new season? Oh yeah, maybe. He's in the new year. See, my seasonal is exactly the same as my max right now. Because I have... No, it's not. Hold on. 72, 97. Yeah. The couple of buckets that I had on claim from the hog pan, like the 3 or 4 buckets, that gold got sold at like 40% price over winter. It wasn't in storage or anything. I'd just forgotten all about it. Look at that, Pregnator. You can do it, dude. Who else we got? There's Azud with his 74 ounces. I have no idea who Angara is. But for 16 hours, that's a decent amount of ounces. And right now, I'm beating Grinder, though he's likely to overtake me at some point soon. You're just digging away the bad dirt at the moment. Like I did with the 28 squares at the front of this claim. Great dirt to get into afterwards, but it took a while to get rid of the all that crap at the front. What I did, I don't know if this will help you, Pregnator, it speeds up the process. I start off on top of the dirt with the excavator and just keep chucking it into a dump truck. Don't bother emptying the dump truck, just keep chucking it down into the dump truck. When you can't reach the dump truck any further, then just come in with the front end loader and clean up the job. And because there's less dirt there than a full block wall, it gets through it a little bit faster with the front end. Because even if the dump truck's 100% full, any other dirt going into it is automatically deleted, isn't it? Well, good luck with that, dude. Hopefully that works out. I take it you're not working Thursday. Yeah, but that's not really worth the fuel. Like, I won't even process that because of the overburden to get out of the way. And because normally, because I normally bulldoze the overburden, 500 ounce squares I will do, but I won't normally dig anything less than that. And I don't usually touch the waterfall in here, not unless it's connected up to the good gold. Yeah, it's not just that. It's you got your workers, you got your fuel cost, you got your water cost. An ounce doesn't even cover it. Wrong direction. I do. I mean, I didn't on this claim because so much of the gold was at the surface, but I do normally. I mean, at least I suppose if you've got 6 vehicles with 6 top tier workers on them, 1 on each, at least you're not paying for any fuel on the vehicles themselves. It makes a big difference, I find. It's not just the fact that you've got rid of the overburden and you know, it's more a gold to dirt ratio, a better gold to dirt ratio, but it's also the fact that it's a smooth flat surface where your excavator's not sliding around on a mound of dirt or anything like that. It's like driving around on Pine Valley. Three squares left, or 3 rows left, so I'm done with these. Are you talking about on Steam or on the leaderboards here? Because if it's on Steam, I sign in as a peer offline. Oh, Mondre, no, you can't see me on the leaderboards. On the leaderboard list, Mondre, you won't be able to see me. Because you're non-DLC. Flatten it out so I get better reach. Oh, you found me. Here I am, right here. Right, so we've got about 50% of the wash plant left to fill up. This is how I dig fast with the excavator. As long as I don't hit the wrong button. I can't dig like this if I'm in the outside view. It has to be in this view. Bucket cam. And try telling me you can dig like this with the keyboard. Got stuck though. And I'm actually filling up the Frankenstein fast so that it can empty out right now. Faster, should I say. I don't know. In top 10, in non-DLC, sorry, you're going to be getting your equipment faster because you don't need to be doing quite as much drilling. It's cheaper equipment. I've got to do some precision here because the square behind me is pretty shit. Well, I mean, it's got 400 ounces in it, but a lot of overburden at the top. I don't want to be grabbing that if I can help it. I seem to have made a mess at the base there. That's fair enough then, Mondre. Is Nighthawk part of the DLC or is it normal? It's been a long time since I played non-DLC, so I can't recall. Apparently I can't get into that corner. Oh, okay, fair enough. I don't know why I did that. I need to move this Frankenstein. Move it off the wall. And start chomping away again. Rinse and repeat. Oh. $10 should be able to get this done just in time. Right. So 867. Someone remember that number for me, please? Thank you, Mongrey. Trying to get as much done through the night, before midnight as I can. I want the gold tax taken out tonight if I can help it. See, some people can do this really quickly, really accurately. I'm not one of those people, as you can see. Maybe that's what I need to work on. Maybe that's what my my biggest practice area needs to be. For the quick clean outs. Already we're looking at, what's that, 500 ounces or so? Just shy of 500? Yeah, we made it. Echo 1641 minus 867.
1641 minus 867 is 774.
774. Not a bad clean out. Not as good as the first, but still nothing to turn your nose up at. A total of 1600 ounces, guys. That's a pretty good day's work. Where's that put me on here? People keep putting gold through. God damn it. But I went from being 1,500 ounces short of away from the 10th spot in 2 cleanouts to being 3,000. That's pretty impressive. Let's put everything back. Then we're going to go and smelt up our gold. What's left of it. All the mats are in place. That's good. There are quite a few people who are trying to play hard this season, whether they're regulars or not. I think... Hold on, I'll have a look at the leaderboard again in a second. I don't recognise Bilko. Hell's Warrior and Dan X I've seen around, same as CMS Mining. But they tend, but if I recall, these three have a tendency to fall behind a little bit. I'm hoping this one burns out. You know, like one of those ones that go really, really hard, really quickly, really, you know, right at the beginning. But it's like, I can't be fucked anymore. I'm now 4th place on the seasonal though. Spy, I'm catching up with you. That's not bad, dude. I mean, even if you drop beneath 10th place on Max Gold, you can still get the skin for seasonal. Me personally, I'm happy to accept the skin if I get a seasonal placing, but I don't count it a leaderboard win if I don't hit the top 10 in the max. It's just my own personal view of it. I mean, Spy, he's happy with a huge seasonal, and then like, I'm not going to dig anymore, I don't need to, and then drops beneath outside of the top 10 as a result on the max gold. But he gets the skin from a seasonal, and that's fine. There's no problem with that if that's what you want to aim for. That's a difficult question. Let's see, he's got 41 hours already. Holy crap. I took part in this one. I don't know what my hours were. Oh, Big Joe. He did 74 hours. Let's see. Grinder did 123. I beat Grinder that season. Spy only did 6. Right, look, this is a perfect example, okay? Spy did 69 hours, and he hung out in the top 10 on the seasonal. He was happy to do that, and he dropped beneath on the max gold. And again, like I said, that's absolutely fine. If all you want is the skin, that's absolutely fine. Me, I like the competition, which is why I actually try to hit the top 10 on the max. I can't tell. Last season, see, from what I've been told, this is a bug. This is actually non-DLC. So, I don't know. I can't see it. Oh god, I just looked over. I completely forgot I had the ticker. I saw out the corner of my eye writing going across my stream, and I was like, what's that? How much did I lose? 700 ounces. Holy crap. 3.2k yards. That's not bad. Not as good, quite as good as yesterday, but that's still not bad. What did that actually leave me with? 900 ounces. Oh, dude. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you, Pregnator. Nine hundred ounces. That's over 1 million. It seems so weird, doesn't it? All that hard work. Oh yeah, I had the tiny little ingot. I had my 30-ounce nugget come through. So I just smelted that up just so it cleared out my gold claim, my gold on screen. All that work just for that though. That just doesn't seem right. So originally, it didn't matter how many ounces were in a gold bar. They were all one size. Back in the day. Still a really good gold price. This is why I waited until year 2 to sell my gold, because I knew that would happen. The first year in GoldRush is always the worst gold prices, always, unless they make it an actual event. Dude, that would be funny as hell. If you could do that, if you could snipe first place like that, that would be so funny. If I'm quick enough, I might be able to get one more clean out before the stream ends tonight. I'm telling you guys right here, right now. Obviously I'm streaming tomorrow. But between that and next week's streams on GoldRush, I will have I will own, rather, all my equipment. I won't be renting anything. Actually, I can go directly to my truck from here. It's not so much the wave tables. It's you could hoard every bucket from now until the end of the leaderboards. But if you don't have enough buckets or enough gold in those buckets, doesn't matter how many wave tables you got, you can't do it. So it's not just the wave tables, and you can't keep up. The most I've been able to keep up with and constantly keep them filled is 3. I've tried 4, and you can't keep up. You can't keep them all going without running out of gold, without giving you their total. At least I can't, anyway. True. But a year's worth of buckets is still a good amount to keep hold of. No. Let's go the long way round. So I'm curious, does anyone kind of mimic the setup I have going up with my power and my the power and all the fuel tanks? Like a fuel tank per Frankenstein, except for the one that moves around. A separate power supply and fuel tank over there by the water supply, because you've got to switch over to water supply anyway if you're running it off a different system. Does anyone else do anything like that? Oh crap, I didn't actually turn it on, did I? Did it actually get proven though? Did anyone actually test to see if a bucket inside the shed is safe? Now I'm assuming that the low fuel is on my dump truck. Yeah. My portable light source. You do as little as you have as little stuff on claim as possible. That's fair enough. Split tried it, it still took it. Oh, okay. You have the same power setup. I've done that since the beginning of time. I find it easier. Like, I don't like standing on the TDJ sluice runs if there's water running down them. So that's why I have my water supply on separate sources for one for the plant, one for the clean out. And if you're going over there anyway, you may as well, rather than pushing multiple buttons on or off, you may as well just have a different setup for each thing. You know, one just gives you everything on and one just gives you everything off. It makes it a lot easier, I find. Did you guys know though, there is a way to glitch out equipment when you're transferring from one claim to another? So like all you got to do is nudge it with your person, not even a machine, and it will slide around. If I can, I don't think I'll be able to, but if I could clean out this claim quick enough and move on to Pine Valley, I could show you. Or Pine View, or whatever. Pine Valley, isn't it? That's going to bug me. Yeah, Pine Valley. Yeah, the floater, exactly. Have water flowing through it. If there's water flowing through your equipment when you do a direct transfer from one claim to the next, it glitches it out. Because even though you got water only pumping into the shaker, the water going through each individual piece of equipment is a different animation. It just registers that it's all connected up. So the water that's going into my shaker is not the water that's going into my jigs, for example. That's just a magical water source that you can't see the start of. And it's the same for every piece of equipment. So if you just do a direct transfer, it's still registering as hooked up to a water supply. And it's actually got water underneath the equipment, making it float just enough for it to slide around. You usually have one giant fuel tank and just mobile tanks for the Franks with one. So yeah, no, that's fair enough. I mean, it's all what you find easier, isn't it? And personally, I find it easier just to have a static source next to the ones that don't move around. I can't really move forward any further. Your car glitches out during winter and was sliding everywhere. Could not get the truck to grip at all. Was worse with mobile wash plant in tow. I don't like the way the truck moves with anything in tow. I mean, the truck slides about like mad anyway. It does, and it helps you get things in position faster. But at the same time, it can screw you over. It can completely overshoot the area and just keep going. But like I said, I don't really have much trouble with that with setup anyway. I can do it. I can maximize my time efficiency when it comes to setting up the wash plant system. I'll use chains for the jigs and the TDJ sluice runs, but only because I'll pick up both jigs at the same time with chains and place them both at the same time, and same with the TDJ sluice runs. Everything else I don't even need the chains for. I'll just pick it up using the excavator like an arm. Well, it is an arm. But it's like hefting a box under your arm when you're walking around. Like if you're carrying something and you just carry the box, instead of with both hands, you just tuck it underneath your arm. Same principle. And I can do it with everything. The only thing that could cause any that you can't do that with technically is the rest of the sluice runs. But I found you can glitch your bucket. If you do it right, you can glitch your bucket through the sluice runs, and then if you lift it up, it lifts up the sluice as well. It just saves time having to connect and disconnect all the chains. Takes a little practice at first because sometimes the equipment glitches out as you're trying to carry it. But once you get used to doing it, it's a big time saver. Seriously. I mean, some of you have seen me do this. I'm not sure if that's going to have the reach anymore. Oh, just about. If I bring it off the wall, there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna have to rent a fourth front end loader, fourth Frankenstein, sorry, to get the back of the claim. Either that, or I use the dump truck in the Frankensteins, which I'm not overly enthusiastic about if I can avoid it. It just takes a little longer. I'm probably going to be renting. Well, okay. I'm going to continue renting, obviously, the Frankensteins for a while, even if only for a week or so, you know, a few days to a week. I'm going to replace, doesn't matter what time of year it is. No, let me rephrase. Sorry, I'm tired. Okay, winter time, I'm going to replace my wash plant equipment that needs replacing. My shaker and my jigs. After that, as soon as possible, I will start replacing my Frankensteins. Even if it's not the best prices of the year, I'm just going to get them replaced. Pine Valley will give me more than enough gold for that. If I don't quite make the clean out this stream, I'm not going to keep going. I mean, well, I suppose it depends on what the time is by the time I clean out. If all time is ready for the clean out. If I haven't hit the clean out by 11, I'm not going to continue. I need to get my daughter's work stuff plus my own uniform in the wash before bed. So she was home quite late today. Didn't have a chance to do it before stream. Tell you what though, after last night, I am sleeping well tonight. I just hope I don't oversleep come morning. Don't want to go to work tomorrow. Somebody want to go to work for me? Do you know what? That is a pretty quick clean out, swap out. At midnight. Oh no, I don't know what time midnight hit in real life. 4 hours for the swap out. 4, 8, 12. That's about, yeah, that's roughly the kind of speed I was doing yesterday. I'm not even getting full scoops now. Time to move forwards. Now this square is going to take me a little bit longer because I'm going to have to do a bit of a bigger reach because I can't get the Frankenstein over here. I do apologise guys if my commentary seems to fail me a bit. I'm really tired at this point. I went from being okay I can handle this to being no I need sleep. So I'm trying. It just might take me a little longer to think of what should be said next, you know, keep the conversation going, keep the commentary going. So apologies if I lapse a little bit here. But I will attempt to continue going. Stuck. Stuck. Thank you. No, 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 no. I don't want the wall. I'm actually digging this section of dirt wrong. I'm like I'm digging from the bottom up as far up, down, sorry, as the excavator arm can go. I didn't even realise. No, 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 no. Thank you. It's not the neatest dig job, but it's enough. I only do that because someone moaned about it once. It's like, that, you're not supposed to leave the arm up in the air. I started putting it down and I just haven't stopped doing that since. Right, this is going to jump forwards as I get in. Or try to. Oh, I got lucky. I suppose I can actually pull this back a bit as well. Here would work well. There we are. How is that other people on the leaderboard doing? Any changes? No. The difference between me and 4th place is the same difference roughly as 6th and me. I'm in that middle spot. I'm not going to hit 1100 ounces, obviously. I can close the gap a little bit, but by the time I get enough gold to surpass him or her, they would have gotten more themselves. So it's unfortunate, but considering I was in like what 7th place when I come home from work today, it's not too bad. The start of a leaderboard is always a bit of back and forth. Can't be that far now till we get another swap out. I'm actually curious. Oh yeah, we're basically there. And then if I can get another quick swap out after that, like I don't know, a 15-minute or so, that'll give me about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes to do the clean out, depending on exactly how long it takes to fill up the last swap out of the wash plant. So I should be able to get another clean out on camera. That's a bit too low down, I think. There's the swap out. It's now half past. My ability to do a quick fill up all depends on how much dirt is here at the start and how quickly I can grab it. Less vehicle movements equals more dirt processed. I mean, obviously that's most self-evident on excavators when you're on a tier 2. It's like you don't want to do long arm movements. You don't want to swing it halfway around. You want to be digging right next to the tier 2. Yeah, stuck. Did some poor manoeuvring there. Not just getting stuck, but it took me a while to get a full bucket. It's not going to help. I'll tell you what though, I'll tell you one thing. Once I'm done with this claim, I am gonna miss those high clean outs. Whether I'm done with this claim or done with this map. Those super top-notch clean outs are gonna be a thing of the past and I will miss them. Although I will get them from time to time, but they're gonna be a lot less common. Thank you, oh YouTube gods, for giving up. Okay, GoldRush gods, I know I said the wrong thing again. Please don't screw me up because of it. Thank you, GoldRush gods. See, I'm really tired, GoldRush gods. It's not my fault. You can't blame me for this. Alright? I just couldn't fall asleep last night. I had like 3 hours sleep. So, but thank you, GoldRush gods, for choosing this map for the start of the leaderboards. So I'm guessing maybe 30% full at this point. 30 or 40% full on the wash plant. That's what I'm guessing anyway. I'm not going to go and check right now. I keep stopping to go check. Of course, my fill up time's going to suffer. Ooh, I wonder actually, hold on. Ah, this clean out hopefully will put me in third on the seasonal. Spy, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna rob you of your third place seasonal, dude. Watch your back. Probably half-ish full. You know, I can't resist. I said about 50%. Oh wow, better. Better than. I'm going faster than I thought I was. It was half past when I gave my estimate. It is now 39. I gave myself a 15-minute estimate. It's been 9 minutes so far. That's 70%. So it's 3 minutes roughly to, I know it's not quite, but roughly 3 minutes to 25%. So we might be looking at a 12-minute fill up, 12-minute swap out. If that's the case, that's better than what I did yesterday. Hey Sulfate, how you doing, dude? I noticed you got the game. How are you enjoying it? Did you get the DLC as well, or was it just the base game? And it's been a while, dude. How are you doing? It has been a long time. For those who don't know, Sulfate's been a fan of mine since back on my Minecraft channel, SadClown. And we even did, if I recall correctly, we actually did some custom Minecraft adventure maps. Didn't we do the Toy Story one together? That was the first one we did, wasn't it, Sulfate? And you got all the DLC. Nice, dude, nice. Somewhere on this channel, if you can dig it out, is a video which is a kind of tutorial on how I personally go about setting up for the leaderboards. And Mondre, you're still here lurking. That's absolutely fine, dude. Even if people lurk, it still helps with the total watch time and the average watch time. Controls are a bit wonky. Are you using keyboard and mouse? Oh, you're digging now, Mondre. So you're home again. No, I only stream on here now. I haven't done Twitch in a long time. Twitch, I found, was bad for new people finding the channel. It's great if you've already got a fan base, but your findability goes down the toilet. Yes, keyboard and mouse. Okay, well, I personally cannot get on with digging using keyboard and mouse. Some people can, but I cannot get on with the controls for it. So I kind of hybrid. I gamepad for any vehicles. Sometimes with the truck I'll use keyboard and mouse. It's just your basic, you know, driving about with WASD. But anything that digs or anything that has like hydraulics or anything like that, you know, I will use a gamepad for it. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying you'll only be able to do it with a gamepad. It will help you start up, it will help you get going, but from time to time, if you maybe try to, like if you're just chilling out digging, it's not a leaderboard or anything, you're just playing the game, maybe try to get used to it. If you can get used to it, it's reported to be quicker responses on the machinery. There is a Discord link in the channel in the description below to this channel's Discord. So I would love, absolutely love, to see another 700 to 800 ounce clean out. I think the gold's getting slightly worse the further we go back, but not by much. It's like still in the 800 ounce squares, maybe even 9. I'll have to wait and see what I get. Any predictions, Mondre? Oh, that hasn't finished. Kind of jumped the gun with that one. You think 748? I would just love to see anything between 7 and 8. 7 to 800 would be another fantastic clean out for me. Right, wish me luck. Well, straight up there at 100 ounces. We're not even halfway through, so that's halfway through those two lots of buckets. That's pretty good. Right, let's get some more in there. Ah, bollocks. How long ago was my autosave? I got lucky. I got very lucky. I overfilled one of them. I thought it was going to be down as low as the other one, but it obviously wasn't. Well, we're at the 500 mark. $600. Well, it might be a little bit of a struggle to push through to 7. Unless this is a really good bucket right here. Oh no, we'll push through to 7. What am I talking about? There we go, we're past 7. It's another good clean out. We're not hitting 8 though. We passed Mondre's prediction. Never have I been so glad to prove someone so wrong. 780. Almost did hit the 800 mark. It's another really, really good clean out, guys. Get me up the ladder. Oh my god, come on. Let's take a look at the leaderboards. Now, as I said, I have passed Spy in the seasonals. So I put more gold through in 1 year than Spy has so far. I don't know what the time of year is for Spy in game right now, of course. He could be, you know, earlier in the year, in which case I'm doing crap. But I knew it wouldn't have been enough to set me up another position on here. Wait, 9-4. Has Spy moved into a second year? He's got more in his, in his max gold than he has in his seasonal. I mean, I'm still, what's that? I'm 300 ounces away from fourth slot. 700 away from beating Spy right now, as it stands right this second. But of course, I'm at work tomorrow, so you know things will change. But I am a damn good. I am. I'm almost double the distance from the 10th spot, so that's pretty damn good. No. Thank you. Alright, they are still shaking, so turn them off. Alright guys, well, I'm going to end this off here. I am pretty tired. Still got to get my daughter's work stuff in the wash, but yeah, as well. But I should be back tomorrow, so join me then. Usual time, usual place, you know the drill. So if you haven't done already, please don't forget to rate and comment below. And if you want to see more of my streams and the occasional videos, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and don't forget the bell notification. But until next time guys, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Have a good night, stay safe, sleep well, goodbye.